Hey, wonderful. Here we are with my beloved wife for 42 years.
Yeah, we're in the 43.
Been happily married and remarried in the Lord. The Lord restored our marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, you have had this amazing revelation about the Romans 7 man. You know,
Yeah.
Most theologians are wondering what's going on, and we know what's going on. The Lord speak to us about that unfortunate, miserable existence.
Wretched, crazy man, you know.
And then you started this book.
Yeah, well, where's the whole cover? So I just asked the Lord, I asked the question, who is the Romans 7 man? I'm just like, who is he? Not when did Paul write this? What time period in Paul's life was he writing? Because that's what making everybody crazy. So I just said, Lord, can you put this in Winnie language, just real simple? I just, so kind of started coming like a one-liner or something. It got to be real simple, just a one-liner. And so I started writing them down, and I would laugh my head off all the time. They were like one-line jokes from heaven or something, And then, or I would read a scripture and go, that's a great description of the Romans 7 man. Because he's actually, living in torment. I don't think that's a happy believer.
No.
I don't think I'm pretty sure.
That's not what Jesus paid such a precious price.
No. So I think we already read a few of these.
Yeah. So you basically created this book with one basic question.
Yeah.
Who is the Romans 7 man?
Yep.
And then you have on each page, here's the answer. You pretty much have the answer.
Yeah, we give you the answer. They're pretty easy read. It's a pretty easy read. No worries. Okay.
And they're fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So who is the Romans 7 man? A man deceived as Eve was by sin.
Oh.
So I kind of think that playing field is leveled now. So it's not just the woman that got deceived, but this guy says, I got deceived. I got deceived by sin. And here's the scripture reference, Romans 7:11, King James. For sin, taken occasion by the commandment, deceived me, and by it slew me. That means killed.
Yeah. So in a way, Paul is talking about Adam, the old Adam.
Yeah.
Because Adam was as well deceived as Eve, and that's what the point you're proving, And it says in 2 Corinthians, who beguiled you? It's like there's a major beguilement took place in the garden.
Yeah.
So it's not just the woman. Where was Adam? My question always like, hey, you're supposed to guard this thing, guard this garden, and he didn't. He just funked out.
Yeah, and it also says in Galatians 3:1, who bewitched you? Okay, Paul is saying that to a group of his churches, which he is, he gave them the pure gospel of them being co-crucified with Christ. Galatians 2:20. You died in union with Christ, co-crucifixion, and then all of a sudden someone else is coming behind him and bringing some different fake news, a fake gospel, perverted gospel. They are. Fake news has been around for a long time.
And it's do the same thing. Confusion wants to confuse. So don't listen to the fake news.
No.
Listen to the good news of the gospel.
Yeah. Jesus said, I am the truth. I am the truth. So, in relationship with Jesus, you're not going to get deceived. Okay, keep your eyes on him. Anyways. You turn the page. Okay.
Page 4.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who is the Romans 7 man? Answer.
A man who has been born a Jew, but he is not yet a son of Abraham.
Whoa, how can this be?
I don't know.
If you're born in a Jewish race, but yet you gotta believe like Abraham. Is that what you're saying? You have to believe to be a son.
And what's the scripture reference?
Galatians 3:7.
Weymouth translation.
Weymouth translation. Go ahead.
You see then that those who rest on faith are the true sons of Abraham. So that's what Jesus, he
Wow.
said to the Jews, you know, if
Come on.
Abraham, because they claimed lineage to Abraham, and Jesus said, if Abraham was your father, you would love me.
You rejoice.
Yeah, you would love
Like
me
your
and,
dad
and enter
saw my
into.
day and rejoice.
Yeah. So, and he had some other things to say about those guys, but you know, you can read that in your Bible.
Shall I say it?
Oh, sure. 'Cause
Well,
you're
Jesus
the-
says, wait. You think Abraham is your daddy, but let me tell you who's your daddy.
Oh boy.
The daddy is the devil.
Oh
Because
boy.
if
Yeah.
Abraham was your dad, you would love me and you would like me, and now you hate me. Why? Because your father is the devil.
Yep.
Hurrah,
Wow.
barakara.
That's some pretty rough news
That's
for the
beautiful.
for the Jews to
but-
hear.
But it's from Jesus. He's
I
a
know,
Jew,
I
but
know,
they believe.
I know.
You gotta have the faith.
Ooh, here's a good one. Next
All right,
page.
next page, number 5.
Five.
Who's the Roman 7 man?
A Jew in need of heart circumcision.
Oh,
boy.
Come on.
Where does that come from?
Okay.
Where does that come from? Romans 2:28 and 29.
Mm-hmm.
For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly,
outwardly.
neither is that circumcision, which is outward in the flesh, but he is a Jew, which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart and in the spirit, and not in the letter, whose praise is not from men, but from God.
Wow,
Ooh,
baby,
that's
you're,
a loaded.
You're stepping on.
I
It's
know.
a hot pepper
I know.
here,
That's a loaded.
but it's amazing.
Yeah, but we can talk a lot more later about that heart circumcision.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
that's
something was done.
this
you know.
kind of stuff we're sharing with our online school.
Yeah, and
to
the
see
school.
we're starting the online school, and in depth we're going to these, and we're gonna answer all your questions.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
And we're gonna win many Jewish people to the Lord who
Yeah.
need to step into the faith of Abraham. It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, because even, you know, even if they're not acknowledging, say, the New Testament or the Apostle Paul or what he wrote, this is not a Pauline idea. This is an old covenant idea
Yeah.
that was prophesied even by Moses.
Moses, who's a prophet.
Yes,
He
prophesied by
prophesied
Moses.
Deuteronomy,
Yeah.
and then by Ezekiel, who's twice he prophesied it in a book
Oh,
of
yeah,
Ezekiel.
yeah.
This is an Old Testament.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah. It all talks about the heart circumcision and
yes.
removing the stubbornness, the
Impurity,
stiff neck, the
the
will. Yeah,
worldliness.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's what made the Jews crazy when they heard Stephen.
Oh.
Stephen. You remember in Acts
The
when
first
Stephen, the first martyr, yeah, he preached and he went through the whole history of Israel, and at he ended, he said, "You're uncircumcised in heart, ears and heart.
Oh.
You can't hear anything. They have to be opened. Something has to be removed." And yeah, no, this is the Old Testament. Every Jew should know about heart circumcision, and if they're not receiving Jesus, the Messiah, it hasn't happened to them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So
We're gonna.
yeah.
we're gonna-
That was fun.
definitely.
I
We're
love
gonna-
that class.
Yeah, and we love Israel. We love the Jewish
Yeah.
people, of course, and we can't wait for that veil to be open, for them to see the heart circumcision. We're gonna stop at this point. We're gonna start another time, but we want you to understand that this is the thick of what we're sharing. This kind of a
Yeah.
juicy stuff that will open the word to you that may
Yeah.
not have seen it before,
Yeah.
and you're gonna experience what it is to have circumcised heart.
Yes.
Impurity
Yeah.
removed, the stubbornness, and you have a new nature. You have Christ in you.
Yeah. Woo.
Wow, that's
Yay.
exciting. We'll see you
See you
soon.
later.